Yes. I mean, it was supposed to go on early, and even Eric said it today, and I told Erica about it Friday. All right. Don't worry. I'll get off here. All right. Oh, I can't.
Hey, close to Spears. Viking basket, and the leading assist, Trinity Williams. Maddie Will, Cadence Perkins. On the floor for the Pioneers, Gwen Davidson, Carissa Brisker on the floor for the Vikings. Brisker's basket is good. She'll be at the line shooting one. That was on Aubrey Thomas, her first team first.
Playing ad after ad. They did this the other night.
To be fair, he probably has a template.
Alyssa Beckner on the floor for the Vikings.
But I did tell Eric on Friday.
That was on Carissa Brisker, her first team second. Mocha Davis back on the floor for the Vikes.
We got 44 seconds left in the first quarter. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Vikings lead 9-3. It's Zane Trace's ball. We'll try to get everybody who's who in this thing here in just a little while. Zane Trace with the ball coming down. That gets the ball. That is number 2, Snavely, and she's called for a travel, Brian.
Yeah, she looked like she was trying to get rid of the ball, and the person she wanted to throw to wasn't where she wanted her to be.
They kind of left.
Yeah. So Booth's going to bring it down for Vinton County. We've been kind of disjointed a little bit on offense here so far, but Booth tries to drive in. She gets a nice pass out to Davis. Over to Alyssa Beckner, who's checked in.
Yep, Alyssa's in.
Alyssa gets the ball to Brisker. Brisker drives, stops, back to Davis for an open three.
That's a
Just
little short.
And that'd be Olive Booth will pull down the rebound.
Yep.
That's her third. And, in and out for Brisker.
And
Good looks for the Vikings. Just
Yes.
can't get the ball to fall.
Thomas comes down with the rebound, and that's the end of the first quarter with the Vikings leading 9-3. We'll stay here and try to catch up a little bit. Vikings coming off a tough loss on Saturday against Washington Courthouse. Zane Trace comes in with a record, I believe, Brian, 2 wins.
I have that. They have, yes, two wins.
And been in some close games. I know in a close game with Wellston, you had told me, and a couple other games. So, you know.
Yeah, the Zane Trace has wins over Oak Hill and Paint Valley. And they lost some close games to Waverly, Wellston, Westfall, and Logan Elm.
All pretty good basketball teams.
Yeah, and they really tried to slow the pace, which they have been trying to do here tonight. Vikings just getting some turnovers, and they get out and go.
Yes,
like
they do. Waverly. Zane Trace runs a pretty nice set offense. Right now, the Vikings are just jumping in the passing lanes and, making it very difficult for it to work.
Yeah, they've got they had 2 common opponents this year. Waverly, which Southeastern got beat by both Waverly and Southeastern. Vinton County beat both of those teams, Waverly by 9 and Southeastern by 11. I want to thank Nate Lamb for getting all the stats into us here. So we're getting ready to start the second quarter. We only had a 2-quarter JV game, which kind of throws things off too.
Kind of changes everything a little bit. We, again, apologize for the technical difficulties. We keep working on these things, and they keep getting more technical.
Well, and difficult. So Brisker will inbound the ball to Booth.
Zane Trace in a 2-3 zone, Brian.
Yeah, kind of changed up a little bit. Brisker gets it at the elbow and up
That
and
one
in.
finally falls in. She rolled the other one all around the rim, and this one goes in finally. So back will come Zane Trace. That'll be Clark trying to cross the timeline. She gets there, comes across a high pick, gets it into...
That's Houston. That's
Houston, that's their
leading
big
score, and I can see why.
Yeah,
She's
me
about-
too. She's taller than everybody.
Yeah, about 6 foot.
So that's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball.
So Brisker will inbound. At least this is not New Year's. We're playing really close to these holidays.
We
this
are.
year, which is just weird too.
Yeah, we are.
Booth gets it to Davis on the wing, over to Williams, back to Davis up top. Williams hasn't been able to get a shot off yet tonight. Davidson gets it in the middle. Might need to step out of the paint there a little bit, and she does. Gets it over
And
to
then steps right back.
Booth. Vikings being very patient.
There's Williams' first one up. No good.
And Davidson with the rebound kicks it out to an open Morgan Davis, and she hits her 3.
She struggled last game, Brian, that we did. She gets that one to go down. That's a good sign. Back comes Zane Trace. That's Thomas. She gets it across. That is... Numbers are very difficult to pick up on this.
They are.
Snavely into their leading scorer. That is Houston for 2. That makes it 14-5 Vikings.
That's her first bucket of the night. So Brisker hasn't. She's just going to take the open lane. Oh, in and out again. We cannot find the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, down comes Thomas. She gets it into Houston. Houston looking. She's going to try to go to the basket. That's nothing there. She comes back to Thomas.
Good
Thomas
defense.
back into Houston.
Oh, we're going to have a foul. That might be on Brisker.
And if it is, I think that's her second.
We're going to get the call eventually.
Yeah.
There we go. It is Brisker.
Brisker's going to come out. I think that's Perry coming back in, isn't it, Brian?
Yes. Perry's been having the last couple games have been pretty good.
Yes,
so.
she's played real well the last couple games. Zane Trace tries to get it inside, and it's stolen, and it will be Viking ball. They're letting them play, Brian.
Yeah, they they seem to be.
I think the crowd realizes it too. They're calling for those things, you know.
So Perry will inbound the ball to Booth.
Changed up now. Zane Trace now on a man.
So Vikings going to stretch the floor out a little bit. Davidson gets it to Williams. Williams just going to drive to the
Oh,
basket.
there's a big block by Houston.
She is blocked, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just seems like the girls are really timid about that. You may pick up a foul. And
Yeah, they need to take it to her. There's no
worst
doubt.
thing's going to happen. It's going to go out of bounds
Yeah.
and get the ball underneath. So Davis inbounds it to Perry. Back to Davis. She drives in.
No
Lays
good.
it up, not there.
Houston comes. No, I'm sorry. That is Thomas comes down with it. She gets it across the floor. Down comes Zane Trace. That was Clark over to Snavely. Snavely goes strong to the basket, and she's fouled. She's almost decapitated.
That will be on Davidson, I believe.
Yep, that's a hard foul. That should be 2 shots. Good foul, but hard foul. So that will put Snavely at the line, shooting 2. First one is up and good. Nothing but the bottom makes it 14-6 Vikings.
Leeming will check back in for Davidson.
Snavely's second one is about to go up and good as well. Make it 14-7.
Here come the Vikings. Spreading the floor out here. Leeming's out top. She gets it to Perry. Perry over to Booth. Booth, nice move, gets it into Leeming. Leeming makes a turn, lays it up. She's fouled. There's what you need to do.
There's what you need to do. Exactly right. Take it right to her. If she blocks it, she blocks it.
Well, when Emma came out, went to the bench, you could see Coach Jones telling her, "Hey, you need to
Go after
her.
Yep.
Go at her.
Get after it." First one is up. Good. 15-7 Vikings. Murphy comes in.
Yeah, Booth will take a rest here.
She's probably the closest in height that we've got, don't you think, to Houston?
Yeah,
And
probably.
she's still giving up a few inches.
Yeah. That's short, and Murphy's going to come down with the rebound and kick it back out to Williams, who says, "I'll just go ahead and take this
Yeah, I'll
three
just
and
shoot this
nails
and
it."
drop it. 18-7 Vikings. Down come the Lady Pioneers. Pierce comes off a pick, no good. Davis comes down with the rebound. She gets it to Perry.
Perry brings it down, sets the off. They're back in the zone now.
They are. Vikings will shoot them out of that zone, I think.
And Davis has it out
Here
on
comes
top.
Williams right where she almost a steal by Zane Trace.
So Williams has it, gets it over to Perry on the wing. She drives across the top, gets it to Davis. Vikings being really patient. Trinity's going to drive in. A nice pass
nice
to
pass.
Murphy.
Beautiful.
Nice pass to Murphy.
Beautiful. Good way to see the floor. 20-7 Vikings.
Trinity's been driving to the basket a lot more here lately, and it's paying off.
Down come the Pioneers. They're going baseline. That's Snavely. She misses. Gets it over to Clark. Clark gets it up. No good. And there's a
Williams going to come out with it.
Houston gets it. Gets it
She's
underneath.
taken down. And Davis will get this rebound, and she kicks it ahead to Perry. Perry's looking to go, gets it to Leeming.
Nice pass again. Way to look.
Got to keep shooting. Williams is going to drive, gets it to Leeming, a little low on the pass, but I think she's going to end up getting a timeout. Oh,
Coach Jones takes a timeout.
He's going to take a 30-second timeout. So really foul trouble right now. This Perry is the only one with 2.
And she's got 2. Well, no, Brisker's got 2, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
who I meant to say,
Yeah.
Brisker.
I knew
Perry.
somebody had 2, but I just didn't think it was Perry.
Right.
While we got a 30-second timeout, no more games on the radio for us this week. Next week, Bob and I will be here for the boys when they take on Nelsonville York. That'll be a triple header. I think the freshmen are playing someone other than Nelsonville, but the JV and the varsity will play Nelsonville. And then next Wednesday, Brian and I will be back when the Lady Vikings take on the Wellston Rockets. The JV will play a different team, but there will be 2 games that night. So if you like basketball and you like to see a variance in who you're playing, come on out Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
Well, somehow we're going to do less games in the next 2 months than we did in the whole month of December.
Yeah, we
December
front-loaded.
was a
December we did 10. November we did 1. January we do 4. And February we do 5.
Yeah, Murphy had a nice inbound pass there to Perry, who scores.
22-7. Back comes Zane Trace. That is Clark, and Clark is fouled. That's going to be a push. I think that is going to be on Perry.
Got a multiple choice here.
Yep, pick one. It was Perry.
It is Perry.
That is her second now.
I
Back's
her
going to
with
come
thinking
Davis.
She had 2 before, so Perry's going to come out. Davis comes in.
Ball comes in. That's Clark.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a foul in Houston, I
That's
think.
her
And if
second.
it is, that's her second.
Zane Tracy, Emma Houston, her second.
Yeah, Emma Leeming got good position there on that rebound.
Yeah.
So Murphy gets it into Booth, who's going to bring it down, and she stops up here on the wing. She gets it over to Williams. Williams gets it we're a little off with our passing too, which kind of affects your shooters a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
does.
Murphy has it. She gets it to
That was a good pass.
Williams for a 3, not there. And it'll be rebounded by Zane Trace.
Down will come Thomas. Thomas crosses the timeline, comes across a pick by Houston. Tried to get it to Houston. They're double teaming her at the top of the post. Houston kicks it out. That is Pierce. Back to Thomas. Back to Pierce.
Good defense by the Vikings. Oh, there's almost a steal.
Almost, yeah. Lady Pioneers kind of telegraphing their passes, Brian.
Well, then they're having to make some long passes.
Yes, they are. So Thomas is going to inbound. She gets it into Houston. Houston tries to come off a pick. Does a little pick and
Nice
roll.
pass.
Doesn't happen.
Williams
Down comes
out
Williams.
with it. She's looking ahead. She gets it back to Davis. Davis gets it cross court to Booth. Booth to Williams. Oh, back to Booth. Not sure we wanted that matchup there with that. Booth wasn't really expecting that pass because her against Houston would be kind of tough.
Probably wouldn't work. Back comes Zane Trace. Pierce goes up with it. That's no good. Thomas puts up a 3. That's no good. And down comes the Vikings.
Yeah, Booth's going to come out with the rebound. I think she's got 4 so far this game. Vikings slow down. I tell you, Zane Trace is good at getting back.
Yes, they are.
Transition defenses. That's how they keep the scores a little bit low in their games. Murphy looks at the 3, passes it over to Williams, gets it to Davis. Now, coach going to call a set play here.
Somebody's going to shoot a 3. Get ready.
Yeah, he's trying to get Davis or.
There's one.
Oh no, she
Changed
had
her mind.
Booth drives, but she's blocked.
Houston with the rebound gets it to Thomas. Thomas is going to bring it down the floor. And we have an injured Zane
she
Trace.
twisted her ankle coming down the floor there, it looked like.
That is Pierce. So Thomas will inbound. No, I'm sorry. That is Madison Will.
Vikings staying in the man.
Yes, they are. Clark going to run the offense. She gets it over to Pierce. Pierce comes off a high pick. Nothing there. Going to reset.
Oh, that she had her pocket picked there
Yes,
by
she
Murphy.
did.
Couldn't get the ball before it went out of bounds, but good defense. That's going to be a foul right there on Murphy. Houston tried to drive, and then Murphy got her arm a little bit there, or a lot.
Yeah, just a tad.
The first 2 fours of the quarter.
It's the 4th team foul on the Vikings of this quarter. One more and everybody will be shooting 2. Ball's in. That is Madison Will. There's Houston top of the key. I'm sure they'll leave her out there. She gets it to Snavely. Back inside to Houston. Now there's a little better where she needs to be. And
Even comes down the rebound. Inside of 30 seconds now. 22-7 Vikings.
I think they're going to hold it for the last.
We're going to spread the floor out here and work for the last shot. No one's coming out to get the ball yet, so we're just letting
Yeah,
the
they
clock
can just
run.
stand there and dribble.
Yeah, we're down 10 seconds now. Now we're going to start the offense. Booth has it on the wing. She's looking.
There's
Gives it
Williams
across to
wide open
Williams.
top of the key.
Well, not there. Houston rebound, and that'll be the half.
So at the end of one half, 22-7, Vikings will take a timeout and be back in about 3 minutes with halftime stats.
Our family works hard so we can serve your family. That's the motto at Ramey's Used Cars, which is located 7 miles west of MacArthur on US Route 50 next to Ramey's Homes. Ramey's has been providing quality pre-owned vehicles since 1970, and Ramey's also has a high-quality parts department. Give Ramey's Automotive a call today at 596-4694, and don't forget to check out John's weekly specials. Just look for the signs and the vehicles in the front of the lot.
Are you looking for great food in downtown MacArthur? You've got to try Mullins Pizza, located on East Main Street. Mullins Pizza starts serving breakfast at 7 a.m. and continues to serve you for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery throughout lunch and dinner. Give them a call at 596-5906. Mullins Pizza, located at 105 East Main Street in downtown MacArthur. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7 until midnight Friday and Saturday, Sunday from 4 until 11. For some delicious pizza, subs, salads, and more, whether dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, call Mullins Pizza in downtown MacArthur at 596-5906.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. VCNB, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
Standing on 105 South Sugar Street in MacArthur. The business is operated locally and proud sponsor of all Vinton County High School athletics. It's Zane Brothers Automotive. There's no reason to miss a single tip-off this year because of a broken down vehicle with Zane Brothers Automotive just down the street. The quicker you pick up the phone and get your appointment scheduled, the quicker you're sitting in the bleachers cheering on the Vikings. Zane Brothers Automotive in MacArthur. Call 596-7010.
Our family works hard so we can serve your family. That's the motto at Ramey's Used Cars, which is located 7 miles west of MacArthur on US Route 50 next to Ramey's Homes. Ramey's has been providing quality pre-owned vehicles since 1970, and Ramey's also has a high-quality parts department. Give Ramey's Automotive a call today at 596-4694, and don't forget to check out John's weekly specials. Just look for the signs and the vehicles in the front of the lot.
Back at Vinton County High School, where the Vikings lead the Lady Pioneers by a score of 22-7. Brian, you got some stats for us?
Yeah. For Zane Trace, 2 points for Houston, 2 points for Snavely, and 3 points for Bogus Pierce. For the Vikings, 2 points for Alyssa Murphy, 2 points for Emma Leeming, 3 for Davis, 3 for Williams, 5 for Brisker, And I'm sorry, Murphy had 2 points. Leading all scorers with 7 is Perry at the half. Got some more stats here that for this season, Zane Trace has averaged 19 points in the first half, so they are
way below
their
yeah,
average.
way below. And
Vikings
we can
are-
credit that to good defense by the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings are right on schedule. They average 23 a half, so they're right on schedule.
Yep,
22
they're right
in the first
there.
half. So in the Vikings, I mean, not good news for Zane Trace, but the Vikings this season have really come out and played much better the second half. They started out. It seems like this is like a broken record. They start out every game a little bit timid around the basket. Shots are coming, in and out.
Right.
Missing a lot of easy ones. And then the second half, somehow they flip that around and score more. A good example of that was Alexander game when we outscored Alexander by 6, but got so far down the first half that we ended up losing by double digits.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was exactly.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
Well, that was a 7-point first half for us.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do. It's interesting. You just don't, and you alluded to it earlier. I'll look at it in a different light. Their kids aren't in school, so there's not a routine.
Yep, schedule's off a little bit.
That they're used to. And I don't know if that plays into this. I'm sure they've been practicing. It's not like they've just been sitting at home doing nothing. But, it has to play into their psyche a little bit.
Well, if you look at all sorts of sport teams, you try to stay on the same schedule because it is just it helps you get through your day.
Sure.
So it's like, if you're going to school all day and then I'm going to practice after or I have a game after, you've got your set program, but then when you get to the break, it's
kind of like, what do I do?
nothing all day. I think Coach Jones did have a team meeting with them today. Nothing, because they had a game tonight, so no
Right.
workout or anything like that. But they just kind of talked through things to kind of get them back on schedule, I guess.
Well, and let's be realistic. I don't care what kind of team it is. When the season's going on, you spend a lot more time with your teammates sometimes than you do with your family.
Yeah.
So you've got to kind of keep that atmosphere going of this is my team, this is my teammates, my family, and try to keep things organized that way. So if you're Zane Trace, what do you do?
Well, it's just like the Vikings when they played Alexander that time. They're just going to have to keep playing. Their defense has been good at times, but the Vikings have gotten open a few times and they're letting them play physical, which kind of
plays into Vinton County.
It favors Vinton. They are a more physical team. I'm just impressed this year by how they all seem to play pretty well together. Coach Jones goes deep in the bench. I think he's played all but maybe just one or two players.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
So, and so it's kind of a game where they haven't really got a lot of. They scored 22 points, which is good, but they really haven't got into a rhythm yet either.
Oh no, I agree with you. And obviously he's scouted and got the team ready to play Zane Trace. They know what they're going to do almost before they do it.
Well,
so
he told me
double team in the post.
Yeah, like before the game, he told me, he said, "Well, Houston's their scorer, and number 11 that plays JV will be their sixth person off the bench. They don't play very many players, so
Yeah.
he knows. He knows.
And I know he goes and scouts different teams because he'll tell us every once in a while, well, I'm going here to watch them this night or whatever. So, it's interesting that how this is all played out. Again, we apologize for our delay of getting on. Just sometimes things happen. A reminder, next Tuesday night, Bob and I will be here for before the men when they take on Nelsonville York.
Yes,
There's
Nelsonville,
3 games. the freshman team are playing someone other than Nelsonville, but there will be 3 games next Tuesday night. And then next Wednesday night, the girls will take on the Wellston Lady Rockets. There will be 2 games at that, but I believe the JV are playing Jackson.
Yes.
And the varsity will play Wellston. So a lot of variables in the next few games.
It's been a weird season.
It has been. And Bob mentioned it the other night, and kudos to NJ Kite. I think the one and only JV game that will be 2 quarters is the one tonight. He's found somebody for them to play all the time, which takes a lot of effort.
It does, and you may, I think the freshman boys saw this maybe last year. I don't see Coach Hale here to ask him for sure, but they had to play the same team like 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I agree.
Because it just seems like we're running out of freshman team just like we're running out of JV girls team.
Well, and again, we won't have the game. I think Jackson's crew will have it, but Saturday is at Jackson, and the JV boys, JV girls, varsity boys, varsity girls will all play at Jackson on Saturday.
I always like it when they do that.
That's always fun. That's always a good time. I don't have a start time for that one, but it takes just about all day.
Yeah.
So,
It'll be early.
It'll be early. So we're just about ready for the third quarter. Vikings leading 22-7. Ball coming out. And the inbound will come to Pierce. She'll run the show. She gets it over to Thomas, and Thomas is fouled. And I think that's on Davis.
That is on Davis.
I thought she was just standing there with her arms up.
Yeah, that was a kind of a close one there.
Yeah. That puts Thomas at the line, shooting 2. First one's up. Count it.
They hit their free throws, I guess
Yes,
we could
they
say
did.
that.
22-8 Vikings.
This could change the game if the officials decide to tighten up on the fouls here.
That one drops as well, make it 22-9 Vikings, and down come the Vikings.
Yeah, Trinity tries to pass inside to Leeming over her head, but it's off Zane Trace Pioneer out of bounds, and it'll be Viking ball with Davis inbounding.
Williams runs baseline.
Yeah, she's wide open.
Count
it's
it.
a 3.
That's pretty easy right there.
Yeah, that was a little too. I don't know if it miscommunication there or what. But
Vikings open in a press, but Pioneers break it. And
stolen by Davis.
Yes.
Gets it to Williams, over to Leeming. Leeming puts the brakes on, kicks it back to Booth, who pulls it back out to set the offense. Cross court to Leeming, over to Perry. Perry to Booth, inside to Leeming.
Got a mismatch now.
Yeah, she's covered by 3, and it's going to be a jump ball.
It'll be Viking ball. Roger decides to play a little music in between.
Yeah, it was a quick Led Zeppelin track there. So Perry's going to inbound the ball, gets it to Davis. She makes a move back to Perry. Perry drives in, reverse layup, and she's going to be fouled. And
I think that's going to be on Houston. If it is, it's 2. And I think, Brian, they have tightened it up just a tad. They called that on Snavely.
Snavely, that's her first. Perry's first shot's up good. Second up and good as well.
Makes it 27-9 Vikings. Down comes Pierce. Ooh, that's a little high.
Ball got away from her there a little bit, so it'll be Viking ball. So Perry will inbound to Booth. Perry gets the ball back. She goes to the elbow, puts a shot up, misses.
Down comes Snavely with the rebound. She gets it over to Pierce. She gets it back up to Snavely. Houston in the middle, stolen away. They're triple teaming her every time she touches the ball, Brian.
Pass out to Williams, all inside for a wide open Leeming.
That gets blocked from behind.
She saves it. Gets it out to Morgan Davis for 3.
In and out.
In and out, and Booth gets the rebound. Booth, nice pass into Perry. Misses the bunny, and Zane Trace will get the rebound.
Down comes Clark. Clark gets it ahead. That is Pierce. Pierce going strong to the basket, and that's knocked out of bounds by Davis. And she says, I didn't touch it.
And she didn't.
And she didn't. That's right.
Well, he's pointing this way.
Well, he thinks she did. That's all that matters. He's got the striped shirt on.
Yeah.
No matter what anybody else says, that's all that matters.
So now we're going to have his timeout.
Let's see what he's going to take. Zane Trace is going to take a full, will take a full, and be back in 60 seconds.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Grange, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Companies. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
So it'll be Zane Trace ball coming in. That's Thomas with a shot, no good. Snavely goes, or Clark goes up with it, no good.
Number 3 there, Bogus Pierce.
Bogus Pierce. I've been cheating and just using one name.
Well, we can do that.
Okay.
So it looks like it's off. Zane Trace out of bounds, and Davis will inbound it. She gives it to Perry, who
Perry
fakes the handoff.
Yeah, goes baseline, nice move, and she's fouled.
She's getting a little aggravated with herself missing those bunnies.
That will be on no. Snavely, that's her second.
Snavely second.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Vikings, Alyssa Perry.
Perry will shoot 2. First one's up and good. 28-11 Vikings. Second one is good as well. 29-11 Vikings. And Clark will bring it down. Still pressured by Pierce. Or no. Yes, Perry, not Pierce. Houston. That's the first time she's touched the ball this half.
He has not touched the ball much this half.
Snavely comes across a tip.
Nice back cut.
Yes.
Shot missed, and Perry comes out with it. She's looking to run. She gets it. It's stolen.
Almost stolen.
Well, it's
stolen. Now it's stolen.
Possessions changed about 5 times.
Yeah,
there.
in about 3 seconds. Bogus Pierce for 3, no good. Down comes Snavely with it. Vikings are just smothering defense right now. Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, they cannot get the ball.
No, they cannot.
And Emma Leeming comes out with the rebound.
Bogus Pierce with the shot.
No looking for somebody.
She's going to go straight. Well, she kicks it back.
Booth fakes it.
There's the pass.
Nice pass over to Leeming.
Viking guards are just waiting for the defense to come to the ball and then just doing a little drop for a wide open layup. Back comes Clark. There's Houston with the ball where she needs it. Count it.
Nice shot.
Nice little hook. 31-13 Vikings.
Davis with it on the wing, gets it to Perry. Perry looks to shoot, pulls it back down, gets it to Williams. Williams gets it inside the Leeming. She goes to make a move, nothing there. She's guarded by Houston, gets it out to Williams. Back to Perry. Kind of taking their time here.
No reason to rush.
Yep. Booth gets the ball back to Perry. Perry gets it to Williams, cutting to the basket. She kicks it back out to Perry. We're going to reset again.
Yep, run it again.
Perry gets the ball into Leeming.
Nice little pick and roll, just didn't drop. Out comes Houston. Houston goes coast to coast. Little finger roll, no good. Out comes Williams.
Williams looking to run. She gets it across to Booth. Booth kicks it back to Perry for a three. It's there.
I'll tell you what, she's shooting the lights out in the last 2 or 3 games.
She has.
Back comes Zane Trace. That is Bogus Pierce. She turns the ball over.
Perry's got it. A steal. She gets it to Davis. Davis gets it down to the logo here, over to Booth, to Williams, who's going to drive, and then she's going to be fouled by Clark.
In comes Brisker. Out goes
Davis.
Davis, okay.
Kind of on schedule with this. Whoa.
Zane Trace is just sending everybody. The old John Royster move. Y'all sit down, I'm putting all these people in.
He gave the clipboard to his assistant coach and said, talk to him.
Yeah, here.
It does. I mean, bench players for the Vikings, they've got some experience. When they get in, they're not going to just.
Oh, no, they're not going to lay
let up.
down. It's not going to happen. Back come, this is Madison.
Stolen by Booth.
Nice little left hand, Brian.
Yeah, lays it up and in.
Back comes Zane Trace. That is McCloskey.
Oh, she's going to be fouled by Brisker.
Is that 3?
Yeah, I believe so.
That was on the Vikings, Carissa Brisker, her third team second.
You know, I feel sorry for her. She's just one of those kids, when she comes in the game, it's almost like call a foul.
It's just a foul. Just get it out of your
Just
system.
walk
and
on
just
the court.
Get it over with. So Zane Trace trying to inbound. Nobody open so far. And that's 5 seconds. Nice defense by the Vikings. Vikings with their, 3 of their 5 starters still on the floor.
Yeah, Perry and Booth and Williams is still in.
Yeah.
We've got Davidson and Brisker, which is kind of the same schedule the first half.
Yep.
So Perry has it out top. She's going to drive, kicks it back out to Booth, who drives to Williams. Nice pass over to Davidson, kicks it out.
Moving the ball real well.
Yeah,
There's Brisker for a 3.
Not there.
Halfway down again. Oh, and the turnover. Williams with the ball.
She gets it to Davidson. Davidson gets it to Booth. Kicks it out to Williams, who drives. Misses and rebound by Zane Trace.
That is McCluskey. She takes a 3, not there. And that will be off Zane Trace, and it'll be Viking ball.
Alyssa Beckner will check in for
Williams,
Alyssa Perry.
Oh, is it Perry? Okay. I saw Williams heading that way. I thought somebody's going. So back comes the Vikings. 36-13. Vikings lead. 1:50 left, third quarter.
Coach Jones is telling Davidson she catches it in the post, shoot. So Williams has it. She drives down the middle, kicks it to Davidson, who kicks it back out to
Who didn't shoot.
Beckner. Beckner misses a 3, and that foul's going to be on Booth.
Yep, that one's going to be on Booth.
Loose ball foul there. That's her first.
So Madison will inbound it to Burkett. Burkett. I suppose it could be Burkett.
We're from Southern Ohio. It's Burkett.
It's Burkett, yeah. She takes the length of the court. She's going to be fouled
Nice
by
move.
Beckner.
Nice move by Burkett. She's going to go to the line.
That's a 4th team foul. One more, and the Lady Pioneers will be shooting the rest of the quarter. So Burkett, well, first one is up and no good.
I didn't say it before, but it's the first free throw they missed. They were 4 for 4 up until that point.
Is that the first free throw of the half for them? I think it is.
It is. Yeah, they were 4 for 4 first half.
Second one is up and no good. And people just falling down everywhere.
Yeah, that off Vikings out of bounds, so it'll be Zane Trace ball.
See if they can get it in this time. Nice little cross screen across the back. They get it in.
Ball's tipped away by Williams. She races for it, can't get to it.
That's Burkett again.
has it,
Got.
yeah. She hustles. She's looking.
Yeah, had Stewart wide open underneath. There's Madison Will. There is Jenkins. That is Stewart. And there's
the
the
stolen by Booth. She's going to race ahead. Oh, missed the layup, and it's tipped out of bounds by Williams.
That'll be Zane Trace ball.
And we're going to get a 30-second timeout here by Coach Jones. 1
It's
minute
going to be
left.
one of those, if you catch the ball close to the basket, shoot it.
Yeah.
Meeting.
Well, I think we've seen Davidson a couple of times there on the get the ball on the block, and I think he's just wanted to turn and put the ball up.
I mean, they've got some good looks if they turn. Again, 36-13. Minute left, third quarter, as Brian said. We would be not doing our job if we didn't mention that the GOAT won earlier.
In a two-quarter game.
In a two-quarter game,
He
yeah.
said it's a win. I say it's half a win.
Yeah, it's half a win.
It's all it counts if he wins. It doesn't count if
If
he
he loses, that's what we've been told.
Yeah.
So down comes Zane Trace. That's Madison Will. She gets it across. Wow, big pick.
Nice screen there.
They get it in. That is McCluskey with a shot. No good. Burkett. She shoots. No good. And Brisker comes down with it.
Brisker's looking to throw the ball. She does get it ahead to Davidson. Davidson had better shoot this one.
She didn't.
She doesn't. Kicks it out to Williams for a three.
No good.
Short.
And down comes Madison Will with the ball. She's going to run floor.
Oh, she's going to be fouled by Davidson.
Yeah, that was kind of your basic.
Well, she tried to move around her, but
yeah, might have hit her in the head. Might have. So we're going to shoot from now on if we're Zane Trace, at least in this quarter. That'll put Madison Will at the line, shooting 2. Vikings lead 36-13. First one is up and good. Nice looking shot, Brian. 36-14.
they are good free throw shooters.
Second one good as well. 36-15. Coach Jones says we're going to play for one. The clock's not running.
Clock's not running. They're going to have to play for one for a little
longer.
Seconds, yes. So Booth, look, she gets it over to Williams. Williams.
That wasn't for one.
Three. Not there.
That's going to be Viking ball.
With 6.2 left.
Nice hustle by Davison to knock that off a Zane Trace player.
So Brisker will inbound.
Oh, Mr. Wide open underneath. Williams, little hook, nothing there. Will comes down with it. That's Madison Will.
So we're going to get a big, well, we're at the end of the quarter now.
Yeah, we're at the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3, 36-15, Vikings will be back in 60 seconds.
Baby, Ramey's Homes is all shook up over our low rock bottom prices. One of America's most popular manufactured and modular homes. Ramey's Homes has the largest selection of quality built to manufactured homes in southern Ohio with the most flexible terms available. But don't be cruel. Hurry to Ramey's Mobile Homes, 7 miles west of MacArthur on Route 50 and 2 miles south of Chillicothe on US 23, baby. And we'll see you there, Teddy Bear.
Are you looking for great food in downtown MacArthur? You've got to try Mullins Pizza, located on East Main Street. Mullins Pizza starts serving breakfast at 7 a.m. and continues to serve you for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery throughout lunch and dinner. Give them a call at 596-5906. Mullins Pizza, located at 105 East Main Street in downtown MacArthur. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7 until midnight Friday and Saturday, Sunday from 4 until 11. For some delicious pizzas, subs, salads, and more, whether dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, call Mullins Pizza in downtown MacArthur at 596-5906.
Back at Vinton County High School, Coach Jones has 3 of his starters back on the floor, Brian.
He's kind of mixing it up a little bit. He's got Murphy in there with Howe and Perry, Davis, and Leeming.
Zane Trace has all of their starters back in. There's Thomas, goes strong to the basket. She's fouled. That's going to be either Perry or Davis. Pick one.
It'll be Davis. Or no? Yep. Will be Davis. It's her second. In that quarter, Zane Trace scored more points, 8, than they did the first half. First half they had 7.
Thomas misses her first. Second one is good. Make it 36-16.
So Perry will bring it down. Coach is calling for spacing. She gets it to Howe. Howe kicks it over, or no, I'm sorry, to Murphy. Murphy to Howe. Over to Perry. Back out to Murphy. Murphy's going to drive. Nice take there by her. Howe's going to get the loose ball and kick it back out here to Perry. Inside to Murphy.
And
Just off the front of the rim.
Houston comes down with it. Down will come Bogus Pierce. There's Houston out. Back to Clark. Back to Bogus Pierce. Pierce goes strong. They're trying to spread the floor, Brian.
It's kind of working for him here a little bit. Rebound by Perry.
Thomas puts up a shot, no good. Perry with it, as Brian said.
She's going to slow the offense down a little bit. It's good for Coach Jones. He can get some of these other kids in to work a little bit. You know, it's always good to get in with your post player if you've got the guard still on the floor. So Murphy's going to drive. She kicks it nice pass to Howe, and she's going to be fouled. Nice move by Howe to go to the basket.
That could be on. It's on Clark.
That'll be Clark's second. First one up for Howe was good.
No hesitation in her foul shooting, Brian.
No, that's quick.
Just dribble, shoot.
Second one, no good. Rebound by Houston. Howe's picking up her defense here, too.
She is. There's Clark. Back out to Houston. Houston's going to try to take middle. Nothing there. She gets it over to Pierce. Pierce gets it to Thomas. Thomas drives middle. Nothing there. Goes back door, and it's
Tipped
kicked
away. Murphy tipped that ball away. She's going to drive down the middle.
And that's
Tries
blocked.
to lay it up, but it's blocked. Still a live ball.
Yes,
Everybody
it
thought it
is.
was dead, but
Back comes Snavely. She's double teamed in the backcourt. She gets it ahead. That is Pierce. She gets it across. That was Clark with the shot. No good. Down with it comes Thomas.
there's a Rainmaker arc
Yes,
on
it
that.
was. Gets it to Houston. And that one's blocked by Pierce.
Or Perry.
Yeah, Pierce. Why am I saying Pierce?
I don't know.
I don't either.
But Davis has it. She kicks it out to Murphy for a 3.
No good.
It'll be rebound Houston.
And there down comes Houston. She handles the ball pretty well, Brian, for her size.
Yeah, she's going to go all the way to the rim.
She is. No good. She gets her own rebound, but it's tipped away, and Davis comes out with it.
Oh.
I did see that too.
Davis is able to keep control.
Yeah.
Gets the ball to Howe. Howe thinks about a 3, but gets it inside to Leeming, who kicks it back out. Murphy's going to drive. Nothing there. Kicks it into Leeming. Leeming is just going to dribble it out and set it up again. She kicks it over to Howe. foul back to Perry, but Coach Jones says we're a little disjointed here. We're going to call a timeout.
Let's see what he called. He called a full, so we'll take a full and be back in 60 seconds.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. VCNB, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
The Vikings play here on Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Back at Vinton County High School, 37-16. Vikings lead, 4:45 left in your contest.
Had a mass sub there, so it's going to be Booth, Davidson, Brisker, Williams, and Beckner on the floor for the Vikings.
Oh, missed the back cut.
Yeah, Booth had it there. She was looking. She's going to go drive. Splits the defender and lays it in.
Nice.
Nice move.
Back comes Zane Trace. That's Clark. Crossing the timeline. She gets it ahead. That's Thomas. Count it. That's 3. 39-19 Vikings.
Booth gets it ahead to Brisker. Brisker's going to drive to Williams. Williams drives, gets it to Beckner. Beckner loses the handle. She gets on the ball. It's going to be a jump.
It will stay Viking ball.
So Brisker will inbound it. She gets it into Booth. Booth looks to drive, gets it over to Beckner on the wing. Beckner gets to the foul line, looking for help. She gets it to Brisker. Brisker's going to drive in, but kick it out to Booth. Over to Williams. Tell you that Zane Trace has not stopped playing defense.
No, they have not.
Davidson gets it in to a cutting Booth, passes it back to Williams for 3. It's not there. Booth tips it out. Davidson gets a rebound.
And no reset.
Nice pass.
Oh, she shot.
She shot the ball and scored. That's Davidson with 2 points from the paint.
They've been after her to shoot, and she finally did.
I thought we was going to play hot potato there for a while.
Too.
Her and Beckner were just throwing the ball back and forth.
Back comes Zane Trace. That is Snavely with the ball. She kicks it back out. That's Clark. Clark goes strong to the basket, puts it up, and no good. Gets her own rebound. It's blocked.
Yeah.
And it'll be a jump ball. It'll stay Zane Trace.
Davidson with the defense. So Gwen is going to guard Houston. Tall task.
Tall task, that's right.
Oh, Beckner's going to have another foul on her. She fouls
Clark.
So
that should put Clark at the line.
I was on the Vikings, Alyssa Beckner, her second, team second. At the line for the Pioneers is Carly Clark, shooting 2.
Yeah, we got Houston and Clark in the game. You know, it's Houston, we got a problem. You serious, Clark?
Yeah, I was waiting.
That was kind of bad. Somebody's got to fill in for Bob.
Someone's got to do it. Clark makes the, I don't know if I can talk. Clark makes the first one, makes it 41-20. I'm used to that from him. I'm not. Second one is up and no good, and Williams comes down with it.
Kicks it out to Brisker. Brisker's looking ahead, gets it back to Williams. I think Coach Jones just wanted them to set up some offense here.
I think so.
And they do. Booth gets it back out top. She's out the volleyball line. She dribbles to the wing. Get a screen from Davidson.
Ooh, almost.
Wanted to pass it Had to pull it back there because the person she wanted to pass to looked the other way.
Yep. Running some clock here.
A no-look pass works better than a no-look catch.
Yes.
So, Beckner has it. It's tipped away. Zane Trace has really turned, and now she's going to be fouled.
Yep, and that foul's going to be on Thomas. They got some fouls to give.
They do.
Pioneers, Aubrey Thomas, her second, team second.
It's like Howell's going to come in the game.
This mass substitution thing again.
And Sowers coming in the game. Brisker and not sure who else is coming out.
Beckner stayed. She's headed to the bench.
They fooled me there. So now all the starters are out. So we got Beckner, Howe, Murphy, Sowers, and Davidson. So Beckner will run the point. Murphy has it now. She says, I'm open.
Yeah, I might as well shoot. No good. 41-20. Vikings still lead. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in your contest. Braley will now in the game for Zane Trace, as well as Madison will. Did a nice little pick and roll there with McCluskey.
Yeah, Beckner
steals it.
She's open for a layup.
And makes it. Nice left hand.
Always like it when they use the left on the left
too.
side.
Zane Trace, that is Burkett.
I tell you what, when the subs come in, the defense does not let up.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Oh, no. I think that's might be on Sowers.
You're correct.
Yeah, I think for some reason she from the back there looked like Brisker, and I thought I was going to say Brisker again.
I was too. I think she's another one. When she comes in, you might as well just chalk up a foul because there it is.
It's good to get the younger players.
Oh, absolutely,
time on the court.
Brayliana will misses the first. Still 43-20 Vikings. In comes number 33. That's Benner. Second one's up and no good.
Davidson with the rebound. She kicks it to Howe. Ahead to Sowers. And
in and out. Brayliana Will comes down with it. Tried to do a little pick and roll. That didn't work, but Zane Trace maintains possession. Tipped out by Davison. (43-20) Vikings, a little over a minute left in your contest.
Oh. Ball almost tipped away by Beckner.
Yeah, ball comes in. That is Madison Will. She's looking to drive inside, nothing there. She comes across two high picks, takes a long three, nothing there either. Down comes the Vikings.
Howe gets the ball ahead. Sowers is down there again for a layup.
There we go.
Scores.
45-20.
I like watching the starters support because this is who they play in practice every night.
Sure.
So, I mean, like seeing them cheering on the subs. Beckner gets a steal.
She got her ahead again.
Yeah, Sowers is sprinting down the floor, lays it up and in.
Layup. 47-20. Back comes Zane Trace. Madison Will takes another long three and drops that one.
Hits that one.
Looks over at her coach and says, see, I told you I could make that. And that'll end at 47-23. Vikings with a big win. We'll take a timeout, be back with end of game stats in about 3 minutes.
Standing at 105 South Sugar Street in MacArthur. The business is operated locally and proud sponsor of all Vinton County High School athletics. It's Zane Brothers Automotive. There's no reason to miss a single tip-off this year because of a broken-down vehicle with Zen Brothers Automotive just down the street. The quicker you pick up the phone and get your appointment scheduled, the quicker you're sitting in the bleachers cheering on the Vikings. Zen Brothers Automotive in MacArthur. Call 596-7010.
Are you looking for great food in downtown MacArthur? You've got to try Mullins Pizza, located on East Main Street. Mullins Pizza starts serving breakfast at 7 a.m. and continues to serve you for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery throughout lunch and dinner. Give them a call at 596-5906. Mullins Pizza, located at 105 East Main Street in downtown MacArthur. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7 until midnight Friday and Saturday, Sunday from 4 until 11. For some delicious pizzas, subs, salads, and more, whether dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, call Mullins Pizza in downtown MacArthur at 596-5906.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Range, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Company. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
Our family works hard so we can serve your family. That's the motto at Ramey's Used Cars, which is located 7 miles west of MacArthur on US Route 50 next to Ramey's Homes. Ramey's has been providing quality pre-owned vehicles since 1970, and Ramey's also has a high-quality parts department. Give Ramey's Automotive a call today at 596-4694, and don't forget to check out John's weekly specials. Just look for the signs and the vehicles in the front of the lot.
Are you looking for great food in downtown MacArthur? You've got to try Mullins Pizza, located on East Main Street. Mullins Pizza starts serving breakfast at 7 a.m. and continues to serve you for dine-in, carry-out, and delivery throughout lunch and dinner. Give them a call at 596-5906. Mullins Pizza, located at 105 East Main Street in downtown MacArthur. Open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7 until midnight Friday and Saturday, Sunday from 4 until 11. For some delicious pizzas, subs, salads, and more, whether dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, call Mullins Pizza in downtown MacArthur at 596-5906.
Back at Vinton County High School, where the Vikings have been victorious 47-23 over the Lady Pioneers from Zane Trace. Brian, you've got some stats.
Yeah, for the Pioneers, we had 1 point for Clark, 2 points for Snavely, 4 points for Houston, which is
way below her average.
Below her average, yes. 5 points apiece for Bogus Pierce and Thomas, and leading scores for Zane Trace. Madison Will had 6. Hit a couple big threes there.
Yes, she did.
For the Vikings, multiple scores. All but 2 actually scored. Smith's not even playing, so.
All but 1.
Well, and Nora's not here, so everybody that
scored.
Yeah, I just missed her. I did.
I think they're.
Oh, well, anyway.
Yeah, anyway, she's not here.
I got off track there, but Howe had 1 point, 2 points apiece for Beckner, Davidson, and Murphy, 3 points for Davis, 4 points for Leeming, Booth, and Sowers, 5 points for Brisker, 6 points for Williams, and again, leading all scores with 14, Alyssa Perry.
She's shooting the lights out right now. She's playing probably as well as she's played.
Yeah, she has been consistent here a lot lately. It's either she only took, I think she hit one and only took, no, she hit 2 threes, which usually that's not what she does. But if they're going to leave her open, because she usually drives to the basket, but they left her open. She hit both threes. I think she only took 3 total. Hit 2 of the 3, and then the rest of her points were all driving to the basket or mid-range jump shot.
Well, and you can see her confidence just growing every game. You can see her getting more and more confident, and she's playing tremendous defense as well.
Right, that's what I mean. The Vikings all played good defense tonight. It was nice to see all the whole bench get some good minutes tonight. But good experience for them for the future, and so yeah. Coach Jones is out really early tonight too. So
he's got Coach G, the goats behind him.
Yes, the G goat's coming out with his popcorn and his pop.
I don't understand how that works. I'm going to ask Coach Jones. I've got to know this. I know it's they do it every game, but Coach Jones, we're really not. We know you're in charge of the varsity, and we're thrilled to death that you are, but we're really trying to understand how it is that the GOAT has a bottle of pop and popcorn every game on your bench. How does that work?
I don't know. Listen, that JV game ends, and I don't find him for at least 10 minutes.
Well, that's because he's getting popcorn.
I know. I mean, he even had a bag of popcorn waiting for him after the game.
Yeah,
so.
they put his name on it so they know it's his, so he doesn't lose it.
Yeah. No. He everyone knows it's kind of a joke there on the team. He likes his popcorn. The Pepsi thing's kind of new to me this year.
Yeah, because he normally, I've been around him I guess we've been doing this according to him for 38 years, not 35. And him drinking pop is just like unheard of.
Yeah. No, that's a completely new thing. That one's a little shocking to me.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your nice win over Zane Trace. Nice opportunity for you to get just about, I think, everybody in the game, and I think everybody that played scored.
Yeah. Well, really, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I was, I'll tell you, I was a little worried about this game coming in. I watched some film. They played Waverly, who we played early in the year. They had the lead against Waverly until about 40 seconds left to go in that game. Waverly gave us a tough battle. Adina, who's really good, they were up on Adina at halftime. They made a pretty good comeback on Logan Elm. I knew they had some players that could put the basket in the bucket. And, I thought defensively we were really good tonight.
Well, I thought so, too. It looked like you had scouted very, very well, and you had made up your mind Houston was not going to beat you.
Well, we did not want her going right and beating us at all. We were pretty settled on that. But at the same time, we also knew that number 10 we felt could shoot. We felt that number 2 we did a really good job. I thought in the first half, I said, we did a really good job on Houston, but I think in number 3 we thought could shoot a little bit. But I think they only got 2 threes off in the first half, if I'm mistaken. So that's where I thought we did a great job as well. The post players did a really good job one-on-one with the post with Houston, and then I thought our guards dug and closed out well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably the best team defense we've seen you play all year, and you've played good defense, but tonight was exceptional.
Well, I tell you, Saturday that we were a little upset with our defense. To be completely honest with you, it was kind of a big focal point, and I just thought defensively we had to be a lot better.
Sure. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This weekend you play, or sometime this week you play Northwest next, correct?
We got Northwest on Thursday, they're improved. They're 4-4, I believe, maybe 4-5. I haven't watched a lot of film on them yet, but I'm going to watch a little bit. Probably get started tonight, to be completely honest with you.
I figured that.
Yeah. I do think they returned most of everyone that they had last year. So we played them last year here, and so that's going to be a good travel. Traveling there.
Oh yeah.
It'll be fun. But it was nice to get back on the winning column before we go there.
Up there, and then Saturday's the all-day JV girls, JV boys, varsity girls, varsity boys. Is that how that plays?
It's freshman boys first,
okay,
and then JV boys, JV girls, and then varsity boys.
And that's an all-day thing. Starts freshman tip at what time? Do you know?
Freshman tip at noon, I believe.
Okay,
noon.
So that will be an all-day thing.
Yeah, it
sure.
starts at noon. I believe the times are noon, 1:15, 3, 4:30, and 6. Okay. I believe.
Okay.
It's going to be probably a little shorter than the game before, but it was good. I thought it'll be a fun event. Jackson was here scouting us tonight, so I saw them, and
I saw Chad. He was here.
Yeah, so I wouldn't expect anything less. That's what you do. I scouted them a couple weeks ago, and Unfortunately, they don't have a game this week for me to go scout.
There you go. There you go. Well, again, Coach, a nice win for you tonight. We'll try to see if we can do a little more digging as far as the Pepsi thing. And I really think some days that we probably should send you a sympathy card because you have the goat that you have to deal with all the time.
Yeah. He's funny, man. But no, he does a great job over there. He keeps my knowledge of fouls and timeouts and does a good job of keeping the girls' kind of heads in the game and doing a good job of that. So I've been real happy. But yeah, he loves his popcorn.
Oh yeah, I know that for sure. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming out.
Yep.
Look forward to talking to you again soon.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Well, Brian, that another nice win for the Lady Vikings.
Yeah, that was really impressive as far as the defense goes. Their offense, they've created a lot of offense from their defense, but that was a really nice win for the Vikings.
Sure. Again, we'll be back. The Jackson all-day affair. I'm sure Jackson Station will pick that up for I'm not sure if it's the boys and the girls. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure they'll pick that up. And then you and I will be back next Wednesday, or a week from Wednesday. Bob and I will be back a week from Tuesday when the boys take on Nelsonville, and you and I will do the girls and the Wellston Lady Rockets. So for tonight, Brian Radaball, Jeff Thacker, wishing everybody a happy new year. Good night, and God bless.